Welcome to part 2 of the Outer Worlds video. We uploaded it like I said we would. And hope you enjoy. Have a good day, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
We gotta get in there. Oh. Hey, man. You should call
Please
for the
don't
door.
touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
You
Physical
look dirty.
hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Conrad.
No, thank you. That's quite all right. I've seen enough body parts in my line of work. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards.
Aesthetic
You
standard.
will also report to me in the event of your death.
What?
Whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot
Amen,
afford
brother.
it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Dang, sounds like 2024 funds here.
I have to be, if only to prepare myself for my inevitable dressing down at the hands of corporate.
Jeez.
Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Not a bad idea, but I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Give him.
Much obliged.
Let's start them a minute. Let's see. To the old boy here.
Yes, Mr. Thompson.
Oh gosh.
Fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier.
What is he talking
Oh,
about?
sweet merciful law. A marauder's in my domicile.
I'm gonna rob him.
Please don't kill me. I still gotta pay my gravesite fees. Wait a second. I heard marauders don't talk much. You can talk just fine. Did Mr. Thompson send you to put the fear in me? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Plague.
You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. I'm dying. I'm not
What?
long for this world. The date of my expiration is fast approaching, and soon I shall be ushered through the great cannery in the skies. It's plague. Has to be. Silas knows.
Dang.
He knows I got one foot in my grave, and now he wants to charge me for the other one. I'll pay your fees. I don't want any trouble from Silas. But if you could see a way to freelancing for me, I could really use the help. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can. I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy.
Dang.
It is what it is. Town's got a limited supply of medicine. Medicine better spent on a body stronger and younger than mine.
Oh, that's a little sad, man.
You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand. I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly. So you'll do it then? You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Dang, you're in your spleen now.
Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to.
Got nobody else
Reed
to
would have
turn
wrote
to.
me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Oop. Walking off.
You're making
All
a
right,
mistake
yeah.
working for Abernathy.
What?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely finna lie
Abernathy
to
is a
you.
well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
Why is that?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive.
Dang.
How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
Isn't he trying to say you crazy?
I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Alright.
I'm doing right by the town, I'll tell you that much. You bring me that medicine and I'll see that it goes to the right people. That's all I can ask of you.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Oh no. Old man Abernathy might need that though. I like that though. Excuse me. Jeez. I've been excuse me.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
Tenderfoot.
Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Aw, dang.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me.
Dang.
Shame though. Eugene was a good worker.
Poor Eugene.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family.
What?
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
That's sick.
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it.
Dang.
In other words,
Closest living person relative to his body?
Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Oh. This is a messed up town.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Dang, this is a whole complete co-worker thing. Nah, that'd be insane. That's how the world was today. Golly. You have to pay. Oh my gosh. Closest person next, you have to pay for your body? I gotta help collect some of this cash. I think I'm gonna call it a night right there. I'm on what, 11:22? I'm gonna talk to these two people. I think I'll call it a night. Try to cut this video up and get it posted, you know, sharpen her up a little bit, get her looking a little better. And we're just gonna see how it goes from there. I probably stream I'm thinking the Elden Ring or like Dying Light 2 maybe, or maybe even Returnal. But I'll probably stream something like that sometime this weekend. Probably Saturday, maybe Sunday. Probably Saturday. Excuse me. Hope you're all enjoying watching the stream so far. Hope it hasn't been not boring, but you know, too much of me talking.
You run into any trouble? Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners, skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room. That's the word, extortion.
Extortion?
All day.
Dang. Let's see if I can get old Conrad right. Actually, I think I'm gonna help Conrad, then I'm gonna call it tonight. Come on, stream for about an hour in this, but about 7 more minutes. I'm not gonna be like precise with it, but you know, it's getting a little light.
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon. And if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
58%?
A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild. I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head. Vicar Maximilian, our man from the OSI, here to spread the message of scientism like a soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so you'd expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties.
Dang.
He doesn't seem to like us much. The vicar has not been with us long, and in his relatively short tenure in Edgewater, gives off the distinct whiff of superiority. Go ahead. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Nature is monstrous, friend, and this plague is natural selection at work.
It was looking right at me. Do he knows me? Do he know I was still up? Probably see this though, so no, I'm gonna steal from him like that.
What can I do? You know about Eugene? How? You probably heard it from one of our local gossip mongers. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I? The good Vicar Maximilian and I have never quite seen eye to eye, but your point is well taken. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU. Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality.
Oh.
I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime.
Then he overdosed?
Known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life. It's a miracle of bureaucracy. If Eugene's death were filed as a suicide, we'd all pay the price for his crime. We can all thank our lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect.
That's crazy.
I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Where's the last guy? These little covers. You're real monsters from the underworld. Approaching that hour mark, so I'm gonna hit this last guy, and yeah, that'd be that. I could jump down there, right? Well, hell, they going back up? Oh, it is. Oh.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
Oh no,
You
this
ever
dude is
swung a
losing his
truncheon?
mind.
Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Oh, I'll talk to you later, man. But this is a pretty interesting game so far, I'd say. It's a lot different than what I normally play. I kind of like that. So, is there any games y'all looking forward to dropping? Any DLCs or add-on? No, Elden Ring's getting the DLC, and I'm gonna get that. Spider-Man 2 new game plus. Down like 2 got a little anniversary event going on. Added firearms, pretty fun. Something else I feel like I'm missing out on, but I'm sure people remind me.
You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime. Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good
Let's
turn
go.
deserves another. Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A for Abernathy.
That's
He
crazy.
was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah?
Nah. But let me go ahead and I think I'm gonna save the game right there. Ooh, you saved that. The main menu. Have a nice little exit screen going now. Don't forget to like and subscribe and tune in for the next video.